Hi guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing some more Euro Truck Simulator 2. We're doing some jobs up and down the CD road. Let's be honest, it's going to be busy. It is a Sunday after all. So, let's get our first job to Calais. The only quiet job on the entire stream today. London to Calais. Choose to cut trailer, that job immediately. Mason jars. Oh yeah. And with this one, sound then was playing up. But yeah, with this one, because of the roofing that's on it, I can't put the air horns on this truck, and it's only got a 12-speed gearbox. Don't know why, but everything just seems a little bit quiet on this headset today. Maybe it's me because I'm still not fully well. But I'm just going to double check that there's nothing changed to the background. No, it's all on 100. No idea then. Must be just me. But if anyone does pick up on it, let me know. Perfect. Let's get out of London then. Also, as I'm driving towards Calais, I'm going to put an update in members chat on Discord. Should definitely look at the road though. That's not what I wanted. Why not go in reverse? There we go. So yeah, there's an update I need to post there. I'll get out well before that guy is anywhere near me. Wow, got 3% road damage for that. I barely even touched it really. Just double checking what tag to use. That's really, really loud. Not needed. But yeah, although I'm British, it does always feel weird driving on the left hand side because I spend almost all my time in this game in Europe when you drive on the right. So this does feel straight weird. I'm sure that guy ahead of me has just come from the wrong side of the road. I need to remember not to use the air horn because I don't have an air horn fitted on this truck. It feels absolutely weird to say, but there you have it. Right, well, as we finally get away from London and we start heading to Calais via Dover, if you are just tuning to the stream, make sure you do hit that like button. Hitting that like button does help me out a massive amount as a content creator here on YouTube, so it's very much appreciated. Hello Tonka, welcome in. So yeah, we are just heading to Calais and we have to go through Dover, which is normal. Big T on the road, aye. And hello Adam, welcome in. So I've got this daft, then one more daft, and then I've driven every single truck on this game, so assuming there's more than one CD world stream next week, which, come on, there's going to be. I'll be starting to drive trucks more than once, and what I'll do is I'll drive the ones I've driven the least in terms of kilometres. I just reached Duisburg, that was a nightmare. Yeah, today's usually the worst day, with it being a Sunday. You do get more people on. So yeah, it's normally the craziest day on the CD road. Yes, I am just posting a updating members chat, which will be done in a minute. I'm just going to get halfway through it. It was on CD World earlier for a couple of hours at around 12:30, and there was 2.5 online. That's quite a lot. Oh yeah, I'm there pressing the air horn. There's no air horns on this. Oh, I discovered that the funds for the new DAF can go to the XF as well. Coming up on Dover now. Whew. I have to stop at these red lights as there's somebody coming out. In fact, you're the only one. You are, so I'll keep going. So there's currently 10 on the nearby in Dover, so it's not overly busy. I'll definitely have to stop at these lights because there's 2 cars or something going down. Also, I have seen the blog post from SCF Software saying that they're looking to add coaches. I don't yet know when that will be. In fact, was that one of the coaches that just went past? I think that's one of the new cultures, you know. I'm not 100% sure. But that's just silly. UK looks calm. Oh, it always is. Like, no one drives there because the map hasn't been updated since the day the game came out, which is what, 13 years ago, something like that. But there we go. Finally, YouTube members on Discord has got a update. Well, that coach is crazy, I agree. So yeah, if you go on Discord, if you are a YouTube member, you can go on Discord and you'll see a bit of an update from me regarding the channel. For those who are not a member and are considering becoming a member, it's 99 pence sterling per month. And you can do that by going to the to be honest, 972 did wait a lot longer than it should have done. Should have just gone straight away. So that was a bit silly from him. I don't need my full beams anymore, so it's nearly enough daylight as we pull into Calais. Perfect. So we got a little bit of damage, but that's going to get us a lot closer to 272. We should easily hit that this stream. So I'm going to get this job logged now. Didn't drive anyone from Global Cargo or anyone else for that matter. But you're going onto the CD road again, pray for you. Well, good luck, Tunka. I'll try and keep my eye open for you. Taking chocolate to Duisburg. I don't think Colin will be unbanned as they need video evidence. His wheel unplugged. Ah yeah, so he won't have evidence to say it got unplugged, so he's got no chance, unfortunately. A shame, really. And welcoming Colin. That ban of yours is so unfortunate, yeah. Definitely unlucky with a wheel related failure. Oh. The USB was loose. How come it was loose? Is it like breaking or something? Oh, he's playing Roblox, is it? Come on, there we go. And hello EST Transport, you're watching Clarkson's Farm, are you? I've heard that's meant to be good, but I've not actually watched it. I've seen the odd clip on YouTube, like, but I've not actually ever watched an episode. But yeah, you guys join us as we are driving the DAF. Is it XD? The slowest lorry in the game. He can't stand Jeremy Clarkson. Yeah, he does get annoying after a bit. He's one of them, he's okay in small doses, but... Please don't tell me you're doing a U-turn there. No, he's gone. Could be an XG. Oh, I said XD. I'm going to check what it is because these lights have just gone to red. Yeah, XD. Oh, that was well timed. Yeah, I've got this one. I've got one more I've not yet driven. And then what I'll start doing is I'll start driving the lorry by the least kilometres I've driven. There's a green dot up there. Xavier. I've not seen him in stream. That guy behind me's lagging. He's flashing me over. Oh. I remember, yeah, about the fact this hasn't got an air horn on it. Because I would have to change the roof to put an air horn on it. And that's not allowed. Because these trucks are designed so they match convoys, so you know you're not allowed to make any visible changes. But you can add like horns and change the cab interior, that sort of stuff. It's a good looking truck. Yeah, it's not bad to be fair, it's just super slow. 0 to 60 in about 25 years. Right. Dressed as a cow, it does look that way a little bit. Yeah, these are flowers, I'm pretty sure. Tell the trucks ahead to move. Sorry, terrible joke. What is that, Xavier driving a Renault Magnum? Decent truck, that. Yeah, because I'm such a slow truck. One bad thing that does is it motivates people to overtake, and it's very annoying, especially when it's in silly places. And hello Splinter, welcome in. This guy's all over the show. Has he been drinking? Seems to be Halo and everywhere. I don't know what that's about. Ooh, wow. Ugh, I was on full brakes then. Can you even get out of that? I don't think you can, you know. There he goes. But yeah, that's why you don't exactly that, Tunker. Learn patience. It's just one of them. It's like, you know, this is supposed to be a simulation game. You're not meant to be racing against other people. It's like this bus, for example, has got priority because of the giveaway sign there. I don't know why I'm pointing it to on the screen, like, but you guys can see it. But that's another one where a lot of people seem to forget. There's, you know, you've got to give way. I hope you're turning left. You are. That's not a problem then. Well, we have made it onto the CD road. If you haven't yet done so, guys, make sure you do hit that like button. Hitting that like button does let me know you guys are enjoying the live stream, and it helps me a massive amount as a content creator here on YouTube. Also, if you are a YouTube member, I've just posted a update about the channel going into June on Discord. So the Discord chat is available to anyone. Is available to anyone who's a member. Membership is 99 pence per month. I wonder how long this is going to take to get to Duisburg, because not just is there going to be some traffic, but this is blimmin' slow. How heavy is this? 23 tons. Ouch. Somehow we are at 110. Absolutely no idea how. Catch up some slow moving traffic. Use high power mode. Yeah, this is just the fastest this truck will go, as it's only got 449 horsepower, making it the slowest truck here on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Oh, Xavier's having wheel issues now as well. First of all it was Colin, and now it's Xavier. It's almost like there's something in the water, right? Oh, in this case, something in the PC. One thing I did wish this would have is a 6-speed gearbox, as it would probably make it just a little bit quicker pulling away. again, catching up to some traffic that's slow moving. Looks like Xavier's parked up to work out why his wheel disconnected, which is probably a good idea. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Oh no, it's not nearby actually. It weren't when I checked just. This must be for level crossing. It's been getting backed up a bit more than usual lately. Why do people take on this busy road? This is one thing I've never understood. Just match the speed of the truck in front of you, or go slower than them, and just leave it at that. I just will not risk an overtake on this road. You know. Because if you get banned, then, you know, you can't play TMP. It's not worth it. Oh, for silly overtake. They think it's GTA, that could be true. What, was you given a week's ban, Colin? Not too bad. Yeah, I think my last proper ban was 1 week as well. That ban by mistake was 3 days, and I got the ban removed after I got unbanned, so, you know. So I'm going to go on the total wrong side of the road to overtake this twit. I think my headset's on its way out. Been saying that for about 9 months, but it just the sound on the headset doesn't sound like it should do tonight. Quieter than usual and that. And then when I touched my headset, then the sound went off for a moment. Good evening, Bob. Welcome in. I say we're just queuing now for the level crossing. That's another thing as well. This part of the map is about to get a rework, but I don't know when it's due out. It could be next week or next month for all I know. Whew. So in terms of people on the server, we've got 3,371 here on the global cargo, on the simulation server 1, which isn't bad for a Sunday. Nice to see you, Eternity. Well, I can't see you through a screen, but you know what I mean. How's my drive been so far? Considering I'm driving an absolute heap, it's not too bad. I've got one more of these to drive, and then I'll be driving just whatever the truck I've driven the least in kilometres is. Oh, is it Xavier's wheel disconnected again? Xavier, if your wheel is disconnected again, I would really recommend doing /disconnect. Oh no. /disconnect Eternity will disconnect you from simulation server 1. And if his wheel has disconnected for a second time, I do recommend he does that and work out why, because, you know, wheel shouldn't be disconnecting. What's the command to see what VT drives on the server? Oh, that's this one. /search tag and then global cargo. At the minute there's 2 of us. There is a /reconnect, but I don't think it works, Eternity. So yeah, again, just a little bit of traffic for level crossing. You don't normally get it this way, but it's here. Come on, get up the hill. And yeah, it is, Adam. It's not normal, it's like this. This is different. It's bad. It is for normal standards here, for sure. apparently someone's not doing something they should be. Let's have a look. Just double check the way's clear. It should be. Oh, that's clever. So the server numbers are going up in that case, Adam. The bigger the better, that's what she says. Hello Nebula, welcome in. That guy has moved who was in the way, by the way, so that should get things moving again. Your Chuck already got put into 4 videos on TikTok. 2 of them were Chuck spotting videos, people going around at Dusseldorf recording trucks. I've seen one where somebody seems to spend a lot of time like taking pictures of trucks on the CD world and uploading them. Uploading pictures of onto TikTok, I should say. I mean, it'll come on eventually, because I think the playlist is in like 2 hours and 30 minutes, about 40, somewhere in that ballpark. Hopefully not, because I'll smash my speakers, because I actually have them set up now. So you actually do have speakers to smash then. I used to have speakers, and my cat smashed them up. So the little jack thing that goes into the top computer, my cat knocked the speakers flying, and then the jack that's supposed to go like that bent back like that, and it was just totally dead. We're not happy with her about that. This is before that song. She did it ages ago, but I've just not had the real opportunity to replace the speakers yet, because I've not considered it as important. But it's going to have to happen before long. Well, I say it's going to have to happen. It'll be nice when I'm watching the football or the F1 to have the speakers set up and not always using this. Because this is not off my head now because I don't have the speakers. I think about a year and a half ago she broke them. Because if I remember correctly, it's a year ago this month that Pip found my content, and it was broken before he tuned in by a while. But yeah, the speakers are never used in conjunction with my... No, I might use them while I'm editing, that'll be it. But not when I'm making videos or anything. Because if I had it from my speakers, my microphone will be picking it up and then, oh, you just wouldn't want that. You want some better speakers, thinking of getting a Logitech surround sound system. we go, getting over the thingy. Well, that's his 4th active ban, that means he's been given a 28-day ban. And now across the level crossing we get to see how bad the traffic is going the other way. Can't wait to test the new looking buses soon. I'm not sure if that coach has come out yet. I'm not going to lie. It's only been announced, right, so it's not out yet. Oh, he's moving. Like he's in a scored when he rammed someone. See, I don't know why people drive pilot cars on Euro Truck. It's in the name, Euro Truck. Should be driving trucks. I accept that they can be useful for like moderators and that, but I don't really see a use for them for your average player. Oh, somebody got banned. Is that a guy? No. No, it's not. So that must have been something else. Yeah, I think that's one of TMP's biggest mistakes, to be honest, releasing pilot cars, you know, just as easily as they've done. Like at the bare minimum, you should make it. There's a thing up nearby. No, that's not Xavier. Right, there you are. It's Bob. Yeah, they should make it really hard to be able to access pilot cars. Like something silly, like 1,000 hours of game time to be able to drive one, something like that. Or you've got to play Euro Truck for quite a long time in order to unlock them, and not be able to drive them from like day one. And yeah, I think that's correct. I think that, well, I think buses anyone can have. Because I've got a bus in my garage, so I took one out for a spin. It's when they first come out, as a you know, like covering new content and that, and new updates to the game and things like that. Yeah, I think the coach is correct. I think that's just for Patreons. But there is a bus that anyone can drive, and you can get the D-bus mod so you can pick up passengers and that. Not sure what stop was from this corner. But the guy behind very nearly went into the back of me, so that was a lucky escape. I hate that D-bus with a passion. No clue why they couldn't just have... Oh, I'm on full brakes there. Again, why have you stopped? There's nothing in front of you. Anyway, what was I hate that D-bus with a passion. No clue why they couldn't just have the same speed limiter. That's a truck, because legal trucks are supposed to go 56. Maybe to put people off driving them a little bit. And yeah, possibly Nebula, but I nearly went into the back of him. I got lucky then, because I didn't think I was going to get out of the way in time. This traffic going the other way is quite bad. I'm going to have to hope it clears up a little bit before I start heading out. It's disappeared off the nearby very quickly. Must have done / disconnect to have gone that quick. 18 watching, that's quite a few. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the stream so far as we well, we are kind of approaching Duisburg. We've just passed the second fueling station. As soon as you said that, people left. Typical. No. I need to remember, I don't have an air horn on this truck because target should be 69. I'd be surprised if I get 69 people watching the stream in one go. Really? Don't know what that guy thought he was doing. Pulled out when it weren't clear. Yeah, I think the only way you'd get 69 people watching the stream in one go on YouTube is if you was a mod. I think that's the only way you could do it on your truck. Hello, Big T. Well, that's it. If you're enjoying the stream, that's the main thing. How's that person off the map? The one who pulled out, or somebody else, Eternity. So that corner's slightly quick. That guy did an even worse job than I did. When I used to stream Roblox, I managed to get about 100 people watching, but to be honest, that was religiously streamed. Must have been a long time ago, that now. I mean... I suspect viewership will decline a little bit into this month because I was streaming a little bit less as I prepare for the Philippines, and we know that some of our regulars have got holidays booked this month as well. Which is perfectly fine, of course. Around 2022, I thought it might have been a bit earlier than that. And welcome in Harrison, nice to see you. When am I headed off? I'm leaving on the 8th of July. Yes, I am very looking forward to your holiday this month. Where is it you're going again, Nebula? Cruise, ah. Shetland Islands, that's Scotland. Norway and Belgium. Here goes Xavier. Hopefully his wheel doesn't disconnect as he's overtaking. Was thought there's no repeat of last time with the American. Oh, so that's the Nebula. Right, so we are just about to come into Duisburg. I've been streaming more than an hour before I got into Duisburg, which, considering the truck I'm driving, I'm not surprised. So 0 to 60 in 25 years, so... There's another green dot up here, probably pit. Yep. Not seen him in stream, so maybe he's doing something else, I don't know. But he's up ahead. The DAF 8 is real, yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of the DAF, but it's like, it's, you know, something different to drive at the end of the day. Well, you like the interior of it, do you, Nebula? There's some DAFs that are not too bad to drive, but this one you just feel blimmin' slow. Because all you can do is have a 12-speed gearbox and very slow HP. So I'm turning left up ahead, so yeah, I want to be in the correct lane with plenty of time. Now let's see how the PC handles in Duisburg. I refreshed the stream. I refreshed the computer so I can control stream, so I've done everything possible on my side. And yeah, I don't like save editing stuff because it's changing what it's meant to be, but at the same time I do hope they add like 6-speed gearboxes into them eventually as part of like an update. Oh, don't tell me it's done that. I think it's just done that sound glitch. Keep an eye on it. Yeah, it has. I need to restart the game when I get into Duisburg. Frick's sake. That's getting annoying, that now. Well, some DAFs do have 6-speed gearboxes, so it wouldn't surprise me if they added the rest of them for that reason. Your Octocala got round head on right at the gate to drop off. That's a pain in the backside, that. You literally burn. That's a pain, that. $213 on the nearby. Ouch. I'm not even that close to that bridge yet, so that's going to go up a lot probably. I hate it when people go up in stages, like just get to where you're going to stop. And yeah, 214. You got about another 30 minutes to do Spurred. I don't think it will take 30 minutes to make the left turn, but yeah. Also, the new Gen Dash don't get him in real life. Second, that's pit parts on the other side of the road. No, it's Xavier. What? How is Xavier there? You can teleport, can you, Xavier? Yeah, it's actually gone down a little bit, 206, 207, but it's still quite busy. You're still deciding on whether to buy an SSD or a wheel. Depends which you need more, really. Yeah, it feels weird without a wheel. Once you've used a wheel. Suppose one option could be is to get whichever one of the two is cheaper first, and then get the other one. If you think they both bring as equal value. Use your PlayStation controller. I mean, I've got an Xbox 360 controller I can use if needs have a must, but I much prefer having a wheel. I mean, this is ridiculous how busy this is. Just really poor workings on the roads. This is one of the rare SCS software flops in my opinion. Because the roads they've made just cannot handle the traffic volume that you get here. TMP did a better job. Holy trucking wheel, I've never even heard of that. I mean, I can only recommend the Logitech's. It's the only wheels I've used. Well, apart from that cheap, nasty Thrustmaster crap, which I'd never recommend to anyone. These are the ones I can recommend. But it feels too much like a toy, does it? I mean, I won't mind the Monza wheel. My game's just completely gone. Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to go into arcade mode, because otherwise I'd load into that traffic. Seriously, indeed. Game crashed because it was that busy out nearby. I mean, this saves me having to restart the game when I drop the job off, but I'll go into arcade mode because I'll be in that traffic, and I will go and park up where I need to be. $3,448, so numbers are still sneaking up, which is weird because that doesn't normally happen. Oh, hang on a minute, I've just gone to sim one, haven't I? Because I'm so used to doing that. Moles at R3 is a good wheel, but I want an R9 with the chucking wheel of the pedal. It's going to cost you upwards from 1,500. Ouch. No. Wow. It's like, this wheel's 250, and it'll probably be about the same for a G923 when the day comes. Shout out Nebula. Why can't they sort out the frame rate drop somehow? I mean, I am nursing some sort of computer-related issue, but it also must be said it got a lot worse when they did that update, you know, to make the graphics requirements needing to be higher. Question: what colour looks good on the little daff? I'm on the only one that nearby, so I'll leave to it. Is it me or is that tracker not working now? It don't matter because I'm in the middle of the road on the arcade server, like. But yeah, that's working now. Yeah, I like the darker reds normally. Just have a look about Tonka and see what paint job looks best. There we go. So that's this job done. And actually up to at level 272 here on the Global Cargo Events profile. Just going to log this job that I'm going to reload in onto the arcade, onto the normal server. Let me get that sorted now. So I need to title screen. Login. Simulation server 1. Join the server. Right, let's get this job logged. Dit driver none for global cargo. Right. Join the server. Then I'll double check, make sure the tracker's still working before I start driving off. In fact, let me just let everything load in first. Like I said, I am nursing a computer-related issue. Traffic is mental coming into Calais, great. I think it's mental trying to get out of Duisburg. Oh, no, 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 no. Forgot about that. Don't want any of that. Calais. Use the cut-on trailer, take it on immediately. Taking some valves, eh? The orange pops as well. And yeah, I've just heard the tracker, so I don't need to check on that. It is working. Oh yeah. Keep trying to use the air horns and then realise I don't have any. Now I'm going to reverse into this. There we go. Let's go. Can feel a little bit of lag, but it's not too bad at the moment. 94 players in Calais, intersections of 94 and Calais City. Oh, but yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm just going to blame Hairless Gentleman if this goes wrong. Right, well, let's get a crack on. First task, get out of Duisburg, preferably without crashing. Or game crashing, I should say. Oh, it's obvious still there. Come on. Wow, this thing's a right heat. Getting out of Duisburg wasn't actually too bad. Oh, there we go. Pips noticed me. Getting lane. they just crashed. Because 1 minute someone was there, 1 minute they weren't. And yeah, I've got something weird for dinner. A ready meal with vodka in it. Totally different, isn't it? Right, well, as we get onto the CD road now, heading back to Calais. If you are just tuning in, make sure you do hit that like button. Hitting that like button does let me know you guys are enjoying the live stream, and it does help me out a massive amount as a content creator here on YouTube, so it is very much appreciated. Oh, I really need to blow my nose. Welcome into stream, Pip. So I've not felt well now for more than 24 hours, but it's just starting to hit me again. It seems to come in waves, really. Like, for a few hours I'll feel about 90%. And then for a few hours after that I'll feel about 50%. Well, I've been fighting it. I managed to have a night out last night in the state I was in, so my birthday tomorrow, so I'll definitely be fighting it tomorrow. It was weird though, so when I went on last night I started feeling more and more myself the more I drank, which was weird. Fight that flu, that's what I think it is. Or it could be a slight throat infection. But the fact I was able to walk to where I was going, which was 40 minutes, then I was able to have a few drinks and have most of a pizza to myself after that, and had a decent night's sleep, all things considered, you know. Whew, wow. Yeah, when we stop again, I'm going to get that picture up of the food I'm having tonight. I just remember it's got vodka in it, and I was just like, okay, that's different. Because I've seen food like loads of times, like wine or rum or whiskey in it, but with vodka's the first. There it is. So it's made by a company called Goodfellas, and it's called Chicken and Tomato Vodka Henny, I think it says. And it's got a spice rating of 1. Now, I'm not really a big fan of spicy food, so, but I think a rating of 1 should be okay. This for dinner. It is Pip, yes. But that is what I seen being sold in Asda, and I thought, do you know what? That's different. Let's give it a go. So I'll have that with a couple of pounds of bread. Interesting, it really is. Never known anything like it. So yeah, today is my last day of being in my 20s. It feels weird. Oh wow, that guy for the pip is really slammed on for no reason. Yeah, 30 tomorrow, what the heck is that? Well, to be honest, most of the time I don't feel 30, so, you know, things could be a lot worse. Obviously I'm not feeling too great at the minute, but hey, I had a night out last night and I'm streaming tonight, so it can't be that bad. If I was, I wouldn't be able to do either. And when I had a night out last night, I was drinking the weakest alcohol possible, just because I knew I weren't 100%. That blue WKD. Is that stopping ahead? No, that's people going towards us. Oh. So yeah, we're now just coming into the traffic for the level crossing. The traffic really is backed up today. So definitely one of those, well, have to be patient. Hello Snuggles. My cat, who's just leaving the room. Hello Oscar Gaming, welcome in. Oh, it's going to crash ahead. Who's done bold driving? She led to the walls, oh my. And that's another reason why TMP need to start taking people who lag more seriously, because it causes issues like this. If you don't have the computer and you don't have the internet to run TMP, then I'm sorry, you shouldn't be on here. It's that simple. You played ETS2 for 10 years, that's quite a long time that. I say I started playing July 2019, so I've been around a while myself, but you're well and truly a veteran now. Nose blown again, just as a warning. Yeah, you are, yeah, definitely a veteran with how long you've been playing. Those years passed so fast. Yeah! When I originally started playing Eurochuck, because I needed some more slower pace than Fortnite, because I was proper getting angry with Fortnite and my blood pressure was going up, and I'm still here. So you've been around for around the same length of time then, Tonka? You like the same, do you? Oh, that was close. I mean, I'm definitely getting into simulations a little bit more as I'm getting older. Like, I've recently started playing City Skylines, which I would consider a simulator, and the game considers itself a simulator because it's in the simulation section on Steam. So yeah, just gotta be patient now for this traffic to move. This is one thing a lot of people don't have with Euro Truck Simulator 2. They don't have patience, and it's a game that requires a lot of patience. Especially when you're on the CD road and you're in traffic like this. There it is. And some nice scenic views. Well, there's not much in terms of scenic views on the CD road, but one thing I do like is you do get some traffic in here, which is realistic because you drive in real life and you do come across a lot of traffic. So, you know, it feels realistic driving down here. The only thing I don't like is the way some people drive. Clearly in violation of the rules they agreed to, and they made accounts and join the server. You once got stuck in a 2-hour real life traffic jam. I bet you was pulled out your box. I would have been. Right, welcome into stream, Kai. You graduated yesterday. Well, congratulations. You got free roam now. Yeah, finishing school, in my opinion, was like freedom. I'm not gonna lie. Really? It definitely took me a while to work out what I wanted to do in life, because when I first left school I wanted to do something computer related, so I went to a college course to do that. To then I hated the college course, and that totally put me off computers for a few years. Then I ended up I considered going down the bus driving route, which is where most of my friends have gone, and then I ended up getting back into computers to do YouTube just before I started to put a serious effort into becoming a bus driver. So Goes to show, life is swings and roundabouts. Couldn't resist that. Not a problem, Kite. See, my main focus now at Xavier is YouTube and things like that. YouTube and politics. I'll do reported. If you know what you want to do, Kyle, that's going to help you a lot, because that's good. Because you need to work out where you want to take your life, and then you need to work out what additional qualifications and maybe finances you need to do what it is you want to do. So it's definitely good to have, you know, in your mind what you want to do so you can get it done. So we're in quite a bit of traffic here, but eventually we'll get out of it. One thing I'm getting when I'm in the Philippines, there's a good massage on my legs, because the last week or so my legs have just been absolutely poor. You're falling asleep in traffic. If I wasn't so unwell, I probably would as well. In fact, I'm sure I did on a previous... I used to tune into somebody else's streams later on, and I would sometimes drive with them, and I'm pretty sure once I was falling asleep all day and somebody went down like, you know, in my headset, Terence, like, oh, yeah. And with this truck being 12-speed gearbox, it's absolutely dreadful. You know, sitting in traffic because it keeps like coming in and out of different gears. I'm not sure what has 16 speed gearboxes, but this, I normally drive with a 6, but this only has a 12. There's a couple of other trucks that only have a 12. I think the XF has a 6, I'm pretty sure that does. Is that Bob coming towards us? No, it's Azza. Okay. This traffic's ridiculous. So there's one simple fix for this, and it's just to make the trains less regular. That would clear this traffic so much. And there was indeed it. Just getting some speed up, we've got to slow down, but we're finally starting to get close to this level crossing. Good evening, James, welcome in. First time watching live. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Excuse me. We've just been in some traffic due to this level crossing, but we're finally coming to the end of that. Someone's used one of my words there, 2797 Muppet. I do call people that sometimes. Because you've got to be creative now when you're being a content creator on YouTube. You can't swear, but you get away with the odd one every blue moon, but you can't make it a regular thing. So you sat there thinking, what can I call them? Muppet is one of the ones I use. I think one of the pilot cars has crashed into 848 and he's now stuck. If I can give him some space so he can come on my side and then swing, he's okay, he's sorted. Perfect. They've been playing ETS2 for over 10 years but never played online, so just created a new world of trucks account. Now we're on a convoy, laptop recently been repaired, so getting back into the game. See, I played a little bit of offline, but I much prefer the online. So I've got about 3,500 hours on Euro Truck Simulator 2, and about 3,000 of that, if not more, is online. Need pro mods again, but been so long you forgot how to install it. Yeah, I've not had pro mods in years myself. I just stick to TMP. So how heavy is this load? 22 tons. So another heavy job. So I had 23 tons going to Duisburg, I've got 22 tons going to Calais. Ouch. Hopefully when I stream next I'll be fully fit. I'm not that well today, or like yesterday either, but we're battling it. Slow down for this bend because I don't want to do it at 110 because I will bin it. Feels good now out of traffic. We can puff up down for a bit now. Just tapping the brakes, and I don't want to get up close and personal with Pip's back doors. I have to really get on the brakes then. What happened then? I'm going towards Calais, Adam. Coming off the CD road in a minute. What is Truckers MP? Truckers MP is basically the online mod for Euro Truck Simulator 2. So it's not run by SCS Software, but a third-party company that have a license to do this. That was too blooming close. That guy will have fun trying to get back on the road though. The guy in front of you just went rail surfing. You go like that. It's cool to see. And yeah, Adam, I'll be releasing the stream schedule when I finish this live stream. I just wanted to get an update out in for the members first. Not sure when I'll finish streaming, to be honest, Adam. We'll see how things go. Depend on how busy stream is and how I feel, because I'm not 100%. It was busy before, Adam, not sure about now. Because it was a while ago since I left Calais, because I've been in a lot of traffic, both going to Duisburg and then heading back to Calais. But it was busy when I left before. Yeah, that's somebody I've reported, that dot, 'cause it's a lighter green. Exactly how they're there and I've reported them, I don't know. I can only see my 7th. Who is it? 324. He was behind me, he's just parking up, that's fine. Yeah, maybe one day I'll do that, Tonka. We'll see. And yeah, I've got to be careful with having people in chat because of YouTube these days. Swearing is not allowed, so I have to be very careful. Wow. To me, with regards to swearing, I believe. What? My head's lifted off of it now. Let's get some fluency. And yeah, it's on the busy side coming out of Calais. I've seen it a lot worse, but what's going on? There is some traffic for this light, but it's not like overly silly. All over for you. Why are you stuck a little bit? There we go. Adam's on the nearby, I see. See, I just gotta sit in this traffic through the lights, and then it'll clear up from there. Yes, Adam. That pilot car's given up waiting, clearly. To me, I don't know why you'd bother coming to a busy area if you don't have the patience to wait. It will never add up to me, but it's what it is. So 177 on the nearby. Ouch. Now there's a gap angle forwards. I was on full brakes then. It's weird though, I'm not really having much in terms of issues with the game in Calais. A big thank you to Pip, who's now been a member for 12 months, the entire year. A big thank you to that support, Pip, very much appreciated. Or does it look choppy to you? Well, the good thing is now we're starting to put money towards the replacement computer, so that's definitely a good start. Was it 26 months for you, Adam? Jeez. So now you're like the second or third longest member. I'm not going to risk it. I'll probably ring through, but I'm starting to have issues with my computer, unfortunately, Tunker, as it's getting older. Seriously. Ah, welcoming Graham. It has been a while since I've seen you in streams. Oh. He's got priority to go. You're usually driving, but it's your day off for that summer. Did you not fancy driving anywhere else on your day off, Graham? Day 13 yesterday, legally required day off. I was just thinking it's Sunday today, isn't it? It's actually a normal day off, isn't it? He just did that much overtime. Are you doing much next week overtime to cover tenders, Graham? Where's the parking spot? That one. It's now getting a little bit jumpy. Swapped every day. Well, at least you know with you they're not going to get any problems. Like, your record is squeaky clean, and not everyone can say that. In fact, you're probably the last person I'd expect to ever get disciplined. Can't imagine who is off to need much cover. Yeah, clearly somebody doesn't want the hours, say. Wink, wink. So there we go, we've got to Calais, and that'll go us a little bit closer to 273 here on the global cargo events profile. Right, well, I'll get another job going, why not? Get this one locked first. Didn't drive anyone from global cargo. Right. So we're definitely not going to Calais because we're in Calais already. Duisburg. Random cargo, high voltage cables. There's a couple of things over. In fact, it's more than a couple. Yeah, we've got 2 of the 3 most longest serving members in chat now. We've got Graham Judge and we've got Adam Samuel. We're only missing Prince now. We've got all 3 of the longest serving members. Because you've got them 3 and then there's a big gap to the next one who I think is Pip. Unless Sharon Curring is still a member. I've not seen him ages. Sharon Curring used to tune in semi-regularly and donate a lot of memberships, but I've not really seen him in like a year and a half now. But I know when I checked a few months ago he was still a member. OG members, absolutely. We have gained a lot of new members though in the last couple of months, along with taking out the trash. Right. Oh, I was expecting 1857 to go then, but he must be AFK. Now I just need to wait for a gap. Come on. Seriously, move! Moron. I can go because that guy's going the other way. Driving like a little granddad doesn't help with the traffic around here. So I've got 163 different members, different people on the nearby, so quite busy, and that does cause a lot of traffic. The dashboard on this truck doesn't work very well as well. As you can see now, all the lights lit up on it. So sometimes I don't know which indicator's on, for example. What, you had some people crashing into you? Overtaking and smashing into you, don't want that. Yeah, this is one of the busiest parts of the map, Graham. It's crazy at times. Right, I've got a gap, I'm going. And I'm driving the slowest lorry. So, I'm also quite slow at pulling out. Mad sentence, but yeah. Well, a big thank you to Pip, who's gifted 5 memberships. So they've gone to 2BI Live, Berkeley, JJ Martin, Viberon, and Colin. So 4 of them I recognise. Obviously Colin was in before. Viberon used to be a member. I used to be a moderator, sorry. And JJ and Berkeley used to be regular viewers. JJ you'll next to never see now because he doesn't even own a computer anymore. He sold it. As for Berkeley, whatever he's called, I think he went off ETS2 because his driving style was quite reckless, so he kept getting banned. And I think that put him off. But yeah, big thank you for them gifted membership, Pip. It does help the channel out a lot. Now we've got more traffic. Just gotta sit in this traffic for a little bit now. What? Somebody else has crashed into you, Tonka? Not your day. And that's the problem, a lot of people drive really, like you're in a racing game or something like that, and it's just like, why? If you want to race, there's plenty of racing games out there to play. It's just so silly. Winning legs. You've driven a daft lorry a short distance when you was at HGL. Do you know what type of lorry it was by any chance? I'm driving a daft XD. I doubt it'll be that. It could be a daft XF. I've got one of them in the account. I had one driving lesson in it, then drove it around the depot a fair bit to fuel it. And it was a DAF XF. Yeah, I've got a couple of DAF XFs on this game. I've driven one actually recently. There I am driving this heap, the slowest truck on the game. I mean, you get from 0 to 60 quicker than this thing does. They didn't trust the shunters. They didn't trust the shunters at the time to drive it onto the fuel bay, so one of the desk men had to do it every day. See, I find it amusing how, you know, only last week, DYA got damaged by, I'm assuming it was a shunter. Because it got reversed into some shutters. So I suspect that was a, a shunter. They don't have driving licenses of any type. What? The heck? You'd think they'd at least have car licenses, because then you can. All you need to do then is bring them into the depot in the middle of the day when all the buses are out, and just, you know, quickly get them used to the length of the bus and the width of the bus. That is poor. That is really, really poor. Well, yeah, you hate to say it's private land, but come on. It's damaging equipment if you don't do it properly when you think about it. An HGL short on buses at the minute. PPN's dead. AVD's not playing ball. DYA's got damage, so that's probably not coming out for a bit. I don't know how bad the damage is, but you know. GTF's barely been out since fixed. And that's before you think about your average everyday failure for whatever reason. They aren't the only operator to do it. Wow. We're clear. Well, we are back on the CD road and we are heading to Duisburg. If you are a first time viewer here, guys, make sure you do subscribe and then hit the bell, as that way you will be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. And welcome back, Colin. This music go hard. Do you know this is decent music when you think it's copyright free? Got you bopping while eating. Well, don't choke, that's the main thing. That's a big hard stop in front of us. The scale model of the truck I got for €195 resells for 320. Wow. That's a nice thing to have, just in case, you know, one day you need it. So how heavy is this? 21 tons, seriously? So the first job was 23 tons, then 22 tons, now 21 tons. And yeah, I was about to say he can't park there, but he's gone. The electrical trucks, you've got 484 out of 651, so you've got a good collection there. Model toys go for a lot these days. Yeah, you calculated how much all your scale model trucks are valued together. 1.9k euros. See, if you ever need anything, you know, like, you know, if you ever need the money for whatever reason, you've got something to fall onto there. Oh no! That was a bit reckless. That was very reckless. Now somebody got banned, I don't know if that's the guy who nearly crashed into me or somebody else. I didn't even see the number, it was that quick. I don't know if you guys seen the number, but well, somebody got kicked and somebody got banned. Right, there's a blockage around the corner. And yeah, it's one of them, if you bought it for a reason, so don't sell it unless you have to, and exactly that, it will probably go up in price. I was saying price goes up in value. So for example, the same happened with like PlayStation 2 stuff. They went up a lot in value. I've got an overtaker here. Oh. So stoppage up ahead. We've not read English. they've not read your appeal yet, Colin. Hopefully they'll get around to it, but by the sounds of it, it doesn't sound too promising. You hope they'll at least shorten the ban. Yes, the first thing you have to do is appeal it for the appeal system, and then after that, if that doesn't get you anywhere and you think you've got a good case, then you can go to the game moderator leader. First thing you're doing when unbanned on TMP is downloading Medal. Health system is broken. I mean, there's definitely flaws of it, because like I had a guy who was sure I was blocking, and it was like, you know, anyway, in the end I had to go all the way up to the game moderator lead, who just took one look at it and took the ban off my account, because he was like, yeah, you should never have been banned for that, but we got an overtaker. I mean, can't park there. Welcome into stream, Jose from Kenya. Nice to have you with us. It's only risky if you've got any kind of problems with your setup or something. So long as as long as everything's working, you're fine. Oh, and before we had 5 members who've gifted memberships. I just want to remind, if you are gifted a membership, or if you become a member, it will unlock an extra chat in Discord, where you'll get a bit more of the in the background information and stuff. Decided to make your YouTube name your TMP name. It's Colin. Oh, you've changed your name, okay, fair enough. You've changed your profile picture as well. Highly likely, to be honest, Colin. Because we've still got to get through this level crossing traffic and then the rest of the way to Duisburg, so more than likely. Is he indicating to pull in? Well, looks like he is, but I know it's hazards, but it's not clear from behind. That's the case. What did you find, Tonka? Already been reported, what a surprise. Oh, and there we go. They know full well the rules, but some people just are lacking the patience department. That guy got lucky and he got kicked as well, because I've seen people banned for that. Yeah, the overtaking rule includes overtaking on the grass, so... Yeah, it's quite a slow truck, this, to be honest. Not the easiest of things to drive, but we do what we can. That's the reckless rejoin. Do you have a gaming PC that you probably don't use? No, unfortunately I don't. This is the only one I've got, and even this has got issues now. So I'll be replacing this as soon as I physically can, or repairing it if it really comes to it. Traffic going the other way is really crazy busy, isn't it? That traffic on the other side is still going. That's the worst I've seen it in quite some time, to be honest. Ah, hello Seppi, welcome in. How are you doing? 3,000 people on one spot of the vote. Yeah, not doing too bad, thanks, Seppi. And hello, Darren. How are you doing? I'm doing fine, thank you, Darren. What the? Well, there we go. I can't see Euro Truck anymore. I haven't played it too much. Yeah, I've not seen you on the road today, so I just assumed you was either a convoy or just taking it easy. Might be a while. There we go. And yeah, Tunker, it looks like somebody crashed into him. But he had no plans to get out of there, really. I mean, that'll do as a nice report. Very poor lane management. You can tell I've got a heavy load, I'm struggling to get up this hill. Duisburg entrance is still really busy. Typical, like. Start taking it easy now as you come up to that bad bend. keep forgetting I've not got air horns. It's so weird. It's when you get so used to having them, you know. You go to press the button that the air horn's on and nothing goes off and you're like, oh yeah. Right, that's the other one. That's the most lamest attempt I've ever seen. Absolutely tongue cap. Wow. Bit laggy there coming into Duisburg. 80 on the nearby though, so it is busy. Nice brake check. All I can say is nice one for the content, isn't it? Because some people don't have anything better to do, Tonka. Don't worry, Tonka, they'll soon be banned. Yeah, they'll be getting banned, Pip, don't worry. We'll let this guy past. Like I said before, all I can say is chase for the content. Well, 2 stream days on the trot. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely, Pip. Usual no prospects type of people, but each to their own. See, my last reports haven't yet been seen to, but I'll put these on tomorrow as well. Well, now he's dropped his trailer. 3 hours 4. I mean, it's not ruining my stream, it's just giving me nice content, so, you know. It's like, even if this does get that guy banned, I'll still put the clips on the website, because if you do that, it can extend their ban. one thing about it being so busy here is it can be a pain in the backside to report in game and stuff. And yeah, I've got a lot of fuel in this tank because of well, you get a lot of fuel off you know, on the global cargo events profile per truck. But it does run out eventually. It just takes you a while to manage it. Alright, drop off points just here. And there we go, that will do nicely. My FPS as well dropped as well just then. It's just gone back to normal. Because there's that many people on the nearby, it definitely is struggling. Right, well it is definitely time I wrapped up this live stream. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's tuned in tonight. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed this live stream, make sure you have hit that like button. And if you're a first time viewer here guys, make sure you do subscribe and then hit the bell. As that way you will be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. I'm going to get my stream schedule sorted now, so that'll be posted very shortly in all the usual places, so do keep your eyes open for that one. And once again, thank you for the support tonight, and see you next week for some more streams. Nice one guys.